this is very serious things going on in this country, and so there's always a stress to a lot of things, and I fight this. I'm not going to lay down and take it anymore. I don't care. I'm old enough to die right now. So it's important that that we change this greedy, narcissistic type of male attitude that wants to dominate the world. These bankers need a little butt whooping, and I think they're getting it in their own way. Karma, or shall I say, you reap what you sow. Yeah, I like the comment you made about a good editor could make a nice Blu-ray. I think that sometime we are going to have to categorize and do these things. Okay, we're always open to for your opinions and your help, because we're just doing things. Our office is so busy, and it's always been that way, because we don't believe in getting in debt. We've always tried to maintain out-of-debtedness. It's hard when you're growing to do that, because you need more money to grow. So we love growing, but we're so busy we don't have time to sit back and set things, then categorize things. So try to bear with us with this, please. I'm trying to give you adequate headings now that you can look up and research quicker, but we're going to have a lot of videos out there. So I apologize, that they're not categorized for you as good as they could be, but we'll get there. Hell and Roses. I love that. Visiting from the UK. Yeah, I'll be over there. I will. I'm coming. I've got to go to Greece and Ireland. I promised them, and I promised them in Romania, and I'm working my way. So hang on, my friend. Hell and Roses. I like that. I like a little bit of vim and vigor. I'm a vim and vigor kind of guy. I've worked hard all my life. Outdoors mainly, so being in this dungeon, I don't even have a window in here. How depressing is that? I need a skylight at least. But they won't let me cut a hole through the roof. Oh, let me see. My favorite cheat is coconut ice cream. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Chocolate. Potatoes are hard to give up. Oh, them there potatoes. Potatoes, huh? I know. I really don't have a starch affliction. When I clean the fungus out of me pretty good, I just don't care about starch. But you stick a little chocolate there, I might steal a piece. Can you please explain how to take the glandulars? Will it hurt if you make a mistake and take one you don't need? Can you take too much? These glandulars are just proteins and cells, if you will. But there are a few hot glandulars. We generally let you know about those. If you take too much thyroid, your thyroid controls heart rate, so if you take too much, your heart rate will speed up too fast. But then you just slow down. Too much adrenals can make you a little jittery, but we rarely see people take too many. I always start at the low end, one capsule or one tablet twice a day or 3 times a day, depending. But in chronic cases, you can go 2-3 times a day or 3 times a day. When it's a thyroid, I go a little slower, like 1 twice a day or 2 twice a day. They're the fastest way in chronic conditions to help you. Outside of that, then you use the herbal tinctures. But, it's what everybody's like is. The glandulars, we've seen so much great help that the glandulars afford us. And but it's to each their own. So I would, I've had people on 4 and 5 glandulars. Some companies make one glandular with 4 or 5 different areas of the body. So you have all types of glandulars out there. I generally use individual glandulars, particularly for the adrenals. I might do one for the pituitary. If you have insomnia, I'm going to give you a little one for the pineal for a month or two until I can get the health and more melatonin, everything going good. Then I'm going to take you off of them, of course. The goal is to be healthy and let your food be your medicine. Get your body cleaned out. So there's some people that have been on these herbs for literally years. They feel better that way. Okay. For me, I'm on, off, but you're going after your health, and health should be an end result of your eating habits and your emotional habits and your mental habits. So get rid of the emotions, get rid of the mind, and eat raw, and whoopee, what a ride. It'll pull you into the now, and now you are God absorbed and on your way. Incredible. This is a good case here. Sad case, tell you the truth. This is my mother had epilepsy since she was 19 years old, I take it. It came on after she had her first child and had an epidural. Oh, I love people messing with the spine. Oh my God. Her body only numbed one side and she was told she had reacted to it. She suffered up to 3 complex partial psychomotor seizures per day and atonic chronic type seizures in her sleep, clonic. She had a right temporal lobectomy after 12 years of seizures due to scarring of the brain. She now has seizures sporadically, sometimes going months without any. She's on 1,800 milligrams of a med and 600 of Tegretol. She suffers from mood swings and often feels tired. She also suffers with arthritis and occasional migraines. She can take your formulas whilst on these medications. Yes. Can she? Yes. And do you have any advice? Woo, doggy. Poor thing. Poor thing. Just to have childbirth, and then you have a life like this. Upper circ. Brain and nerve. Get that lymph moving. Get her adrenals up. Get her kidneys cleaned out. Get her bowels cleaned up. In about 2 months, get her the ultimate immune. And really start building up her body. Clean her liver and spleen maybe a little bit. Use upper circ and brain and nerve. Really help to empower this. You could use antispasmodic. I'm not familiar with this one medication that's like an antispasmodic for. Tegretol is like an antispasmodic, but this other is gabapentine or something. Not familiar with that myself, but definitely want to strengthen, get all those nerves rebuilt. If he's got decay in the nervous system, detoxify anything that's causing her to spasm. Go after the parathyroid gland. Real important to kick up and get calcium utilization in her. Real important to get neurotransmitters up from the adrenal glands. Move that lymph so that can clean any chemical residues out of her, and you'll get her where she'll be in a lot better place than she is now. Get her on the fruit big time. That's going to be the best food for this problem. So yeah, good case. Sorry to hear about your mom, Miss JJ. But work with her with this. We have an antispasmodic. Throw that right into the mix with it. And everything you're doing is empowering the nervous system, empowering the spinal cord, cleaning her, getting her neurotransmitters up, getting her calcium utilization up, getting her minerals balanced, and that's all you can do. And the body will work itself into a higher level, and she'll actually have a good life the rest of her life. And yes, you want to get her on the formulas, but get her on that antispasmodic as well. Works real well for that. Here's another case. This is a 5-year-old Irish wolfhound. Got a huge tumor on the side of his back. It's a sarcoma. She has put him on a vegetarian diet and greens. You know, whatever your dog can like. A lot of dogs do like grapes and some fruit. I would definitely try to see how much fruit or what fruit your dog might like. Treat them like you would yourself. Definitely lymphatic and kidneys and adrenals. You definitely want to go after those in your dog there. How big? 5-year-old, but wolfhound. depends on the weight. But I would go after this lymphatically first. If you saw that tumor going down, which most of them do when you pull through the lymph system like that and you use the kidneys. If not, shave her down and use some black salve. Just had a gentleman in here with a dog. He's already pulled 2 tumors off his other dogs with black salve. He's going after this other one. But I'd like to see you fix the cause of it. I'd like to see you go into the kidneys and the lymphatic system because they'll continue to grow these back. It isn't about so much diet, it's about cellular waste. Because even if you eat raw, you're producing cellular waste. Oh, time's up. Oh, darn. But so remember that. This is about cellular waste that can't get out of the body no matter what you're eating. It's just that when you eat acidically, that has a damaging effect on the vital eliminative organs, which exacerbates the problem. And of course, exacerbates acidosis. So it's all about moving lymph. I can just tell you the bottom line to this. One other short thing. My mom has fibromyalgia. What's fibromyalgia? Pain in the muscles, right? What could cause pain in the body? What side of chemistry? You're right. It's the acid side of chemistry. Which one of the 2 fluids handles the predominant acids in the body? You're right, the lymph system. See how good you guys are? All right, so you know the kidneys and adrenals, hook that there. You want to go after that. Here she's got elevated cholesterol. What's cholesterol? The body's main acid. So here you go. You're tying that up in a nice little bow, a package here. You can tie that bow on there, and you see exactly what your mother's suffering with here. And explain this, have her view the videos, and get that lymph moving in her. She's got to move this out. She could have sulfur, which will hold that in a little longer, but a lot of fruits, you know the diet. Just get a lot of fruits, a lot of berries, a lot of melons, some vegetables, and then really, if she's older, she needs some cooked food, okay, throw her some vegetables at night, but really get into that lymph system, get into that GI, clean her bowels up, Fab 4, kidneys, lymphatic system, endocrine glands, and gut. And you can get more aggressive on these, but get this out of her because that's all acid. She's in pain and discomfort, and she'll be good. Now, tomorrow's my day off, but I'm going to come in here and try to catch up here so I'm not too far behind with you because I, again, apologize if I don't get to your questions in a timely manner. Don't forget, if it's serious, call the staff. All right? My blessings be to every one of you, and have a glorious night and enjoy the ride. And have fun with your new focus. I just love all you guys. You're so great, and so many sweet ladies out there. You're all just so great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.